everybody, this is Blade from the Hidden Blade channel, and this is going to be my review of Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. The first thing that I want to talk about is Super Mario 3D World, which is the original game that launched on the Wii U, and that came to Switch along with its extension, Bowser's Fury, which is very nice of Nintendo, as they did not have to add extra content, as 3D World already was an amazing game. And I may be able to say it's one of my top 10 Mario games. Probably one of my top 3, actually. So, the fact that they added an entirely separate short campaign is pretty incredible, but I don't think that would have been necessary. If they made a bigger game based on the concepts of Bowser's Fury, which I did do a video about last week, it would have been neat either way. If they just ported it, cool, fine. They added a game, even cooler. If they made a separate game based off of 3D World, that would have been even cooler. But still, I'm super happy to get this game and an extension, as Super Mario 3D World is incredible. First off, we'll start with Super Mario 3D World. An incredible game, which is perfect for the console it's now on, as it released on the Wii U, which wasn't a very popular or well-refined console. They really needed to utilize more of the Wii U to make it work, but while it's put on the Switch, everything about it works perfectly. It's portable, which makes it amazing, because all of the level designs are incredibly intuitive when, you know, you're playing on like a bus or when you're in the car or something. But when you are playing Super Mario 3D World, the levels are just structured in a way that works so well, as you're able to play through a level like super fast if you want. Like the first level, you can speedrun it in under a minute. Or you could like spend a couple minutes getting the green stars and the power-ups. The choice is really yours, which is really interesting game design. And the only complaint that I'd have with these levels is that they have so many cool ideas. Like, there's one level where you have to use fire to light up torches. There's one level where you use the light box to kill ghosts. That's incredible, but they only get used in like 1 or 2 levels. I want like at least 5 levels separated through these 8 worlds in the main game, and just that I want those ideas more utilized. They're incredible, they're cool, they only get used in 3 levels. That's not that neat. I want something like, I want new ideas done with that same idea. The light box, what if you had to use it to illuminate statues that became alive? Or what if you used it to light up dark areas in a room? Then that was the entire level. You have to walk through this dark area and not fall through these holes. That could be interesting, but instead they only use the light box in like 1 or 2 levels. The skating shoe, it was only used in a couple of levels. I want more ideas done around these. And the green stars really do utilize these. And that's what I really like about the green stars. They utilize perfectly the game and exactly what it is. When there are some that are only like 10-second quick little areas where you have to kill enemies. I think that those are some of the best parts, because they truly do show you the potential of these things. And that's how the developers were really able to utilize them, I think. The levels, they're cool, but the levels always seemed like they never utilized them enough, because in that one level, incredible, but the issue was you'd never see that again. The green stars did not care what level you were on, which is why they work so perfectly. Because the green stars don't actually affect what happens in game, and they can take away stuff like the light box from your head, so that you're able to quickly play with it, and then you get right back into the game and it doesn't affect your main level. That's the best idea behind the green stars. They're short little areas where you're able to do stuff that in the main game you'd have to build an entire level around. And so I think that's pretty neat. I'm going to quickly talk about the bonus worlds and the bonus character. The bonus worlds, pretty fun. I think they're not that hard, but you know, World Crown, World Star, and what I'm saying is the worlds themselves aren't too hard, but they are not as easy as the main game. Like, the first couple of worlds, even World Bowser, they're not that hard, but World Crown and World Star really do take it up a little bit. So I think that's kind of interesting. And you unlock the secret character of Rosalina, which has a spin move as her secret ability. She's basically the same as Peach, except she can do the spin move, which makes her pretty much better. And I mean, as a bonus reward, hey, that's pretty cool. And I can replay the game with this character now. And the bonus worlds have some neat levels. The one I'm just going to point out here is Champion's Road, the hardest level in Super Mario 3D World. This is so difficult because there's enemies. It uses all the ideas from the game. Like, there's blocks that follow the music. There's dash pads. There's coins to get a key. Like, this is really what I wanted from some levels. It's the ultimate mega level, essentially, which I think's just incredible. I mean, seriously, you take all these ideas and you just mash them into one. That's amazing! And I could not describe a better finale to the game than Bowser's. And also the bosses, this is the only part of the game I'm not the biggest fan of. The bosses are neat. I mean, some of them are kind of cool. The Aristocrat, he's a decent boss, but I do think his final form when you fight him right before Bowser, kind of lacking. I don't know. Something about him just, it's not that interesting to me. Motley Boss Blob, incredible boss. The only part that I have to complain about him is that there's too many things around him when you're trying to jump on him. It just makes it a pain and it's annoying. I don't think that he really got what he deserved. And Bowser himself, I don't really like the Bowser fights. They take too long. Hitting them back at Bowser is not challenging. There's fire spit out, but you can easily dodge that. The Bowser fights just really aren't that interesting. So I kind of wish they did do something more with that, like a big Bowser fight, which is basically what we got at the end, which I actually did enjoy, as it was essentially a level, except more with Bowser. But the part where you do destroy all the Bowsers was kind of lacking. I would have appreciated more if, like, they all moved around and such, instead of just spitting fire and you could easily jump, hit the power block, and they all, die. I wish there was something way, more interesting than that. And I think I'll make a second video about Bowser's Fury in my review on that, as I feel like I'm running out of time for today, and I really think that it deserves its own video, as I did 100% it, and that's one of the things that I really enjoyed. So, I think that's all I have to say for now. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. And bye!